Hi, everybody. Welcome back from the break, and welcome to part 2 of episode 14 of Smooth Criminals. Take us away, Kelsa.
Kelsa.
TomCat and the Red Devil are hiding in a closet, close together, wrapped up in Red Devil's shadow cloak, as the door to Lord Archibald's suite on this train opens up, and this alabaster man enters.
Please tell me you don't have your devil charm on you,
Me?
or this is about to get way more complicated.
Was I supposed to carry it?
No. Like if you have it on, he's gonna instantly know we're here.
Okay, then I don't have it on. Remember, loads don't work that way. You have it when you need it.
Yep, correct.
Just checking, because we established that the devil charms were sort of different.
So,
Like if he do some magic stuff, I'll be like, double charm out of nowhere.
Mhm.
technically,
Technically, that's how it works. If that's how it works, then cool. I might have a devil charm too.
unless I specifically say, unless I'm specifically proactively asking you,
Yeah.
do you have this on you because it makes a difference?
Yeah.
Basically, you either do or do not have a certain thing on you until it makes a difference. When it makes a difference, we write it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Schrodinger's.
Yeah.
That's
item.
what
Every item is Schrodinger's item, basically. And
Yes.
So, all right. So he's in the room.
When it
I'm guessing he
happens.
shuts and locks the door. Correct.
Yep. He's
Um,
got a glass of a snifter of brandy in his hand.
How close is he to us?
Real close.
Uh,
I mean,
would he be within 10 paces?
easily.
So I think what we see happen is Astrid slowly reach into her.
For the record, I'm guessing I'm keeping a lookout to make sure nobody comes to the door.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's what you and Posh are doing.
Sure, yeah.
So we see Astrid reach into her, into the folds of her scarf and pull out a small, sack almost.
Hold on, I need to take a very quick break, less than a minute.
Okay.
neat.
Was that Kels's doorbell or my doorbell? Because I was just going to ignore it.
That was Kelsey.
I'm assuming it was Kelsa's doorbell.
Okay.
But yeah, I assume, coming back, Posh, we're kind of saw him go inside. Posh and Vey are just kind of hanging around, oh, we're doing normal things. I'm looking out the window with the desert or whatever, and we're actually watching for anybody coming in.
Yo, have you guys ever been to a desert area at night?
It's cold as hell.
Yes, I
It's-
lived there for a while.
I know it's terrifyingly beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful, but it's cold.
It's cold as shit.
It's very fucking cold. I had to
Um,
sit out there in fucking handcuffs in a fucking sundress in the cold desert air. It was awful.
You don't strike me as a sundress person for some reason.
I could see it.
It's the only sundress I own. It's super cute. It's it's got pockets and it's black. I wore it for the pre-episode of Winter's Edge.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember going, it has pockets, and then that was it.
So I was given this at the Memphis Business Journal Small Business Awards, and it took everyone forever to figure out what it is. It's a cell phone stand.
Please demonstrate.
No, I see. I see it. It's just it's weird.
Why? Okay.
It looks neat.
It's so weird, but it's just become a thing I have on my desk now. I don't ever actually
I would
use
just
it.
fidget with it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. What else? What other weird things are on my desk right now?
Nels is back.
Kelsa's
Kelsey's
back.
back.
Sorry
And a
about that.
picture of my son.
Catastrophe avoided. Okay.
Pieces here.
Apologize. So, as we were hiding in a room,
Astrid reaches into the folds of her scarf and pulls out a small, sack, almost. that looks sort of. I'm going to be honest. Imagine it looking kind of like a condom that's been tied off.
Sure.
Like she just puts it in her mouth and bites down, and we hear like the slightest bit of a pop, and then everything goes silent.
Okay.
And then she taps on.
And he blinks a couple of times as he notices that he didn't notice the gentle of the train going on the tracks until it was gone.
She just taps on. TomCat's chest as a sign to get in there, big guy.
Get him.
Okay. You see me open
Sick
up
'em.
the door, and I have my like arcane implement, which is like a rune. You see me with the mask, and I look into his soul,
Dun, dun, dun.
and let's see how the roll goes.
Am I still hidden?
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah, you're still here.
Yes, you're still hidden.
Okay.
Does Mr. Posh want to lend me one of his sweet, sweet aids?
I would love to.
We talked
Please
about
tell
like,
us, how did you?
Probably yeah. So
prep?
probably like before the train ride, like the day before or whatever. We were it's probably you and me like in like that center table of us just like having like books like okay, so demons, how do they work?
like my study's okay, but it's not like not that great. I'm getting there, kind of thing.
Yeah. Basically, you and me are just we're just compiling some books and be like, if you have to inception a demon, here's some things you might want to keep in mind.
Watch out for the pit traps on the second note of the Ebro chord, and don't watch out for the ass kicker because it will literally kick your ass. Yeah, what's the
Perfect.
positioning?
Cool. So that's my foresight out.
So you are delving into his psyche here.
Yep.
What do you want? Like, what is your end goal here? Because that will tell me what your
I want
effect
to
is.
make him dormant. Like, I'm gonna look through his memory, be like, okay, how to fight, and how am I a demon? Potty
You
training.
just want to turn
I'm
him
gonna
into a
keep that.
vegetable, is what
And
you're
I'm like,
saying.
I'm gonna keep potty training.
Okay.
So can I
think,
ask a clarifying question?
Of course.
Are what is the approach? Destroy his mind, or is the approach take everything inside of it and surgically remove it?
I'm surgically removing it.
Okay. I don't know if that's harder or easier, but I thought that was worth asking.
But like, if I'm having a rough time, I'm just gonna be like, time to wreck it.
Nurse,
Yeah.
surgical X.
Yeah. It's not
So
working. It's not working. Ah, it won't break.
Well, the good news is no one's going to be able to hear him scream.
That was actually a pretty good idea. You clever girl.
so there are 2 clocks at play here, and I really need to actually buy those really sweet clocks. In fact, I may do that in just 2 seconds here.
Oh, those clocks are so nice.
What?
They're better than the ones I made.
Yeah,
What happened?
I'll figure out in a second.
They're like anyway.
So to remove everything from his mind is an 8-part clock, but there is also a 6-part clock that he will be able to push you out.
Ah, fair enough.
So if you want to have great effect and be filling 3 parts of the clock at a time, it is going to be desperate.
Let me get my shot bottle out.
Yo, man, desperate XP.
If you want to only do 2 at a time, it's going to be risky.
Does helping with a desperate action get you XP?
No, you have
Okay.
to actually, because
I'm taking the desperate action, and also on top of that, I have a mask so I can get great effect.
So that's with your mask kick into an account because he's
Okay.
got natural.
Okay, and I guess the
hardening.
and the
Demon
arcane
stuff.
like talisman or whatever.
Arcane tools.
Okay, fair
Would
enough.
would the Devil Bane charm help here? Or would that make it harder?
Probably make it harder.
It would not make it harder. It wouldn't help, directly, but it would put a limit on the kick him out block. He would not be able
Oh
to
no,
pull it
then
as
I would do
quickly.
that. I would use
Yeah,
that.
that's fine. We
Yeah,
want
I'm
that.
okay with that.
We
Just
want
double,
that.
You see me with 2 implements like the talisman, the double vein thing. Like, I'm not coming out until I have you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm
Nice.
okay
So,
with
like
that.
you're like wielding it, and like then we get like that shot of the ghost veil where it's you as the Cheshire cat with your multiple tails and these runes like glowing, emanating out from you.
What does
and,
this
like,
guy look like in the spirit realm?
He looks like um
Ooh,
vaguely like he looks very humanoid, but like
A marble
where
statue.
there's the marble, the like streaks in the marble, instead of being gray, they like kind of glow, and when he moves and shifts, you can like see there's like something molten under there moving around.
Okay. Astrid takes note of this.
So again, very different from your own smoke monster heritage.
Totally.
So yes, I'm going to princess.
Okay, desperate.
Um,
I'm pushing myself. I got great effect, right? Or standard.
Yeah, and you get the extra die from Mr. Posh.
hey, Kelsa.
Yes.
Probably not an important question at all, and everyone's gonna be upset with me. But you said he was drinking earlier, right?
Yeah.
Was he drinking a gin and tonic?
Yo! Yes, I love it. I love
don't
it.
get it.
Gin, he's a gin and tonic.
Oh, it's a stretch pun. I should have known.
I'm not going anywhere for a few hours.
Let's take that fireball.
Hold on. Keep playing, I'll be back.
Okay, got the first fireball.
So
Let me take the first one.
I've got more.
First fireball.
you've got more stretch
dice.
puns or more
I, do,
fireball?
I don't have any fireball, but I have more puns.
Okay.
I'll lay them out as we go.
And that fills up my resolve clock. I guess I'll take command.
Oh dang, and you've got a 6, so that is
Nice.
3 ticks on your clock here.
It's the only alcohol I have in the house.
The strawberry rhubarb stuff.
Oh man,
Nice.
I was gonna find some of that and then I didn't.
Oh, it's so good. I'm definitely gonna buy more when I go to the store
Oh
tomorrow.
man. Okay, so you fill up a bunch of clocks with no consequence. What does it look like as you're rifling through his memories, either in the ghost veil or in your head, or what is
I
Astrid
see
seeing?
marble. I see like a marble like maze, like
Mhm.
labyrinths, and I'm like running through it and like trying to chase him down. Like he's putting up barriers, but I'm just like barrel roll, like doing the cat sprint. You see like the echo after image and me like shifting like to side to avoid the actual thing and just keep going. And like he keeps
Perfect.
ducking into different rooms, which are like mini pockets of itself. They're not quite developed because he's not a full demon, but we like dashes through the room. It's like I'm coming for you.
I love it.
Awesome.
Cool.
You need to make another roll to continue. You can see him, Red Devil. You can see that he is
Push me
he's
so
starting to look scared. Like he like stumbles backwards and puts his hand on the door on the doorknob to support himself, and it's locked though, so it's not going to
Unfortunately,
open.
I can't get the assist this time around. I'm gonna wait.
I have
Are you going to assist with your attune? Do you have the stress for that?
It's fine. It's
I
fine.
have two. I have 2 stress.
It's fine. Wait for the finale, though. Wait for the finale.
Can I assist with not my attune?
You still take stress from assisting. That's the thing.
I mean, maybe.
Well, can I take a
tell
setup
Tell
action?
me how.
Can I take a setup action?
Oh, setup action. There we
You
go.
can
What-
definitely take a setup
I
action.
just I think what's gonna happen is like in we see it sort of like, I'm trying to think of what this movie is, but we get the shot of Astrid like shadow cloak billowing as she sprints out of the she slides to knock him physically over and then just shoves her Devilbane charm in his mouth.
Oh wow.
Sure.
That's a thing.
I'm angling for Prowl.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
And then you're trying to set him up for greater effect.
I'm trying to set him up for as good of effect as I can possibly set him up for. Position. It's either risky or
that's
desperate.
That's desperate for sure.
Okay. Hold on a second. Desperate means XP.
True.
Desperate effect. Have the Devilbane charm. Have my shadow cloak, so we can't really see where I am. Have my shadow cloak.
I don't think
Have my Devilbane charm.
that's not going to help you here.
So standard effect.
Yep. Desperate standard.
No bonus die.
Hey, the setup is nice.
It's a 6.
So I get another dice. Neat.
No, you get greater than great effect. You get crit level effect.
Oh, nice.
So in theory, if you roll a 6, you should fill five ticks,
Okay.
and that's game.
You see me like go for it.
So yeah, slide tackle,
Yeah!
come back.
Touchdown, baby! You see my cat like you see
Nice.
in the
Done.
spiritual
Done.
like he trips over like this fog in the spiritual realm. You see TomCat cat goes into like its full form and go full tiger.
Mhm.
It's sure he looks like a cashier cat, but he goes full tiger. You never see him actually take this form of full. And this rips right into him.
So we've successfully siphoned off his memories, correct?
Yeah, and he's laying there on the floor with this Devil's Bane charm in his mouth, and his eyes are glassy, and he's drooling a little bit. There's
Like I left him
dirt
with
from the
basic.
floor on his beautiful, clean clothes and his perfect white skin.
Astrid feels kind of sorry for him, actually. She like picks him up, like takes him over to the bed and just like tucks him in and takes the Devilbane charm out and just like sets it on his chest. We're out.
Okay.
And keep in mind, all of that happened in complete silence.
And it wasn't until you said we're out that anything made a sound.
Yeah.
That was right as the time expired.
Yeah, and we unlock the door and both step out.
And you see like when you like look at TomCat, somehow he has blood on his mouth
Mm-hmm.
from the fight. Like it transferred from the spirit zone to the regular zone.
You guys want to make a prowl to not be noticed, leaving this guy's room and going back to yours?
I'm guessing I'm leading a group action.
Sure.
How much do I take stress for leading a group action?
If anyone fails,
Only if anyone
Only if
fails.
people fail. Okay, so TomCat roll first.
I can lead if you want.
No, I'll lead.
I'll help. I don't have more foresight, so I can't spend it. But I'll help by we've been out watching to make sure no one comes in.
Okay.
Okay.
Take your stress for that, please.
Control.
It's 2 or 1. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
One.
So you're gonna give it to me or him?
Give it to Tom.
Yeah, give it Tommy.
One while helping.
4. Cool.
Okay, so we didn't fail.
Okay.
I have my shadow cloak. Does that help us here?
Oh yeah. I gotta take my other shot.
Yeah, that's gonna give you another advantage. This is technically risky.
Risky, great.
Risky, great. Yeah.
You're technically risky, Kelsa. God.
And I'm
6.
desperate.
Bam, bam. No, you were at risky that last one. It
I'm
was
just
not
saying,
desperate.
like, I'm a desperate.
You are desperate, yes.
So yeah, Astrid we just end up back in the room.
Yep, perfectly quietly. No one seems to notice. You close the door, leaving him there on the ground with the Devil's
Well-
Bane charm on his chest.
I put him in his bed and I like tucked him
Oh,
in.
sorry, in his bed.
Wait. You left that thing in his room?
No, we need to take that with us.
I mean, stress-free flashback for TomCat to have grabbed that.
Yeah.
Sure.
I was to grab that. I was like, nope.
Okay.
I just didn't want him to immediately wake up.
Oh no, he's gone. I have his memories. They
I
take.
mean,
Okay. I'm guessing he
You-
doesn't
you
even
don't
remember
have-
us.
You don't have all of his memories.
Oh no, I left stuff to make him function, but not at a high capacity. Like, what's going on here? More like,
Mhm.
I need to eat.
I need to eat.
But just to be clear, the goal was he doesn't remember who he is, he doesn't remember what he's doing, and he doesn't remember us, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And we achieved all of that.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, we get back, and I think Astrid like looks at all of you for a second, and then stops on Posh for a few seconds.
You see TomCat wiping the blood from his mouth.
Is there a bathroom in our cabin? You're muted.
You mute it.
Oh, brilliant. No, not in your cabin. No, but in this car, yes.
Is there a trash can?
Yeah, is there
Sure.
a trash can?
Because I think you're yeah.
Yeah, Astrid goes over to the trash can and just vomits.
I say I didn't.
I
Well,
rub her back.
you see TomCat trying to come
Pull her
out
hair
with
back.
like an excuse of what
Yeah,
he
pretty
did.
much.
At the same time, it's like, well, I saw you had to see that. It
Brush
was
her
very
hair over her horns.
and like he's like taking some mouthwash, washing the blood out of his mouth. Like
I'm
the
not.
blood.
You two all right?
It was the right. It was the right call. I'll just need a minute.
Because I think of his transformations kind of like Inuyasha, the little.
I don't think. It's not the transmission that freaked her out. I promise you, it's not. It's the fact that people have done similar things to her,
Oh,
and she just did it to someone else.
Yeah, so like as like Astrid and they are kind of in the corner while Astrid's puking, I just walk over to TomCat like, go swimmingly.
Well, it went well. I still got his taste in my mouth.
Plenty of
I think
alcohol.
she like looks up from her pail and is just like,
You still got his taste in your mouth, huh?
Plenty of alcohol in the food car.
I think I'm gonna take that. And I'm just like still mouth washing and like kind of spitting into like another thing.
So one thing that we never really touched on, and obviously stress-free flashback, how long into this 3-day train ride was this operation?
I'm guessing this was the train ride back.
I was thinking the way over like a couple days, like a day or so into it.
Yeah. Okay.
It wouldn't be the train ride back because
'Cause
the
then we would
entire
automatically
mission
fail. Yeah.
is he does not come back.
Right.
So
like
yeah,
because in my head, how the way this happens is like we get there, he doesn't leave, and people are like, "Hey, where the hell is he?" And then they're like, "Oh my gosh, something happened to him on the train ride. We need to keep him here in the hospital."
Mhm, mhm.
So, tell me, let's see.
I think we just
What's
get the
up?
next. I think we just catch the next cheapest train back to Brightharbor.
I think we should keep an eye on him though.
Do we need to?
I like to be without a shadow of a doubt. He's not coming
I
back.
think.
So I have a
think
question.
I think Kelsa's telling us yes, because you said you were saying the things that he won't remember, and Kelsa said definitively yes to that. So I feel like from a
Are those factions still fighting in our place?
I'm not setting up a satellite office, Bosh.
When
There's still a
you
gang war
left,
going on in
yes.
our home. Yeah.
It's only been 3 days, so Probably. You don't have any way to know because if the situation has changed, you're 3 days away from.
Well, I guess when we left the what's their name?
Tango.
The Tango and the our rivals were still
The
were
Dusters.
fighting. The Dusters were still fighting.
We're still fighting. Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
I will tell you what I want to do, and then you can tell me how much stress this flashback will cost me. I want a letter that says, "This is what happens when you mess with us," and then put like the Tango's seal on it. I want to go into his room and leave it in his coat pocket.
I could just leave it there when you told me when we left. There we go.
Yeah, it seems like something that would be reasonable for us to do.
I'll pay stress for that.
It's like I feel like that just instantly gets you a trauma.
I think it's gonna cost 2 stress, which either Mr. Posh pays one and TomCat pays one, or Mr. Posh can pay both.
I can pay both. I took one to help. I have a clean slate. So
Okay, because I have at 4.
Yeah, because you overindulged, right?
Yep.
Hey!
That cat's going for it.
They're not only fighting; they're fighting close enough that they are hitting my laptop.
So what would that roll
Anyway. So
Oh, Mr.
Would-
Posh, you're such a devil.
be? Would it be a sway?
I kind of feel like it's a sway. Like that was kind of my.
It's either to me it's either a sway or a study.
I could also say tinker for the mechanics of mimicking handwriting and seals.
It could be
Tell
a lot of
me
things.
what you're doing
I guess.
and say what you want to roll, and I will tell you if that.
I guess
sounds like what
I'm
you're
gonna aim for
describing matches
sway
what you're doing.
because I think it's gonna be more about like the way to write the words, knowing the words to use that the Tango would use. That
Sure.
would make people like pick up this letter and be like, "Oh shit, this is actually them." Because I feel like I could
Also,
just
ripping
like,
someone's brain out and their memories and everything sounds kind of Tango-y. That
Right?
sounds like something the Tango would do.
I would take 1 stress to aid him on that roll.
What words do vampires like?
I'll take one stress to 8 as well.
Only one person can aid.
I want to aid because I want to get in that threshold that I can actually vice and not worry about overindulging.
Okay.
Also, my cloak and dagger, when you use a disguise or other form of covert misdirection, you get +1 die to rolls to confuse or deflect suspicion.
I love you.
That is
I love you
exactly
so much.
accurate.
It's so beautiful. You brought a tear
Okay.
to my eye.
Now
that
roll a bunch
sway.
of ones.
Oh no! What's my position?
Oof. I would say your position is risky. There's nothing desperate about this. There's no way that it's going to be instantly tracked to you, but it is possible that it could come back on you, but not instantaneous dire repercussions. So, yeah. So I'm going to say risky standard.
Standard, and then 2 bonus die. Go to the roll screen, and 6!
Bam!
Hot.
Brilliant.
Bam!
Yeah, now it looks like the Tango did it.
Yes, it does.
So we get home and do payout.
Yeah.
For some reason, I want the scene in my head is us getting off the train, and a weirdly dark version of Walking on Sunshine is playing.
Uh-huh.
I'm walking.
I don't know. Like it's a happy song, but somehow like the way it's played just makes it like creepy because we're happy, but we kind of did a terrible thing.
You guys did really terrible.
Astrid looks
Positively horrifying.
Astrid looks terrible.
Why did we do this? Why did we just?
You're gonna be even more
Boston
mad at me.
idea, and
You're gonna be even more
Astrid
mad
liked
at
it.
me because Salia wanted us to. We're getting paid. We're getting paid. It's okay. We're getting paid.
This is the first
Oh,
mission
we're
we
getting
actually
paid?
made
Okay,
money.
whatever.
We're
We're getting paid.
First mission in a while we got paid.
We're getting paid. It's okay. We're getting paid.
Well,
No,
because
I
we
would
weren't going
fly
after
fucking robots.
turf, but Astrid is definitely going to have a conversation with all of you where she's like, "I don't want to work with Salia ever again."
We're getting paid.
You see me look towards Red Double, but it was so delicious as I smile.
I'm not. We're not having this conversation now. Astrid looks like she just got back from war. Like she's 1,000-yard stare.
You're going back to New York?
They's not
You,
leaving.
you see, TomCat
Nobody?
has
Okay.
that thirst, because he didn't actually get the kill. He only got the taste of the kill. He has a hunger in his eyes, like I need more bloodshed.
1,000-yard stare, pale to green in color, despite her normal tan.
Posh looks pretty good.
He's pleased with himself. Maybe?
I'm pretty good. So we get off the train, like just like walking my cane, and I turn like.
So you guys like get off the train in what's the name of this?
I feel like we get off the train in that city and then immediately
Udasha.
get on a train right back to Brightharbor.
And then you just turn around and get on the next train back to Brightharbor. Is that what
Yeah.
happened?
But it's like we've a layover for 2 hours. Is it? What's that to do here?
Perfect.
You see me
I
talk-
don't give a shit, Paul.
You see me like talking to one of like the stewardess is like, "Hey, what's your name?"
Yeah, we just hang out in the terminal for like 2 hours.
It's like, "Don't worry, guys, I'll catch up."
Is Vey holding Astrid?
Yeah, Vey's very close to Astrid, probably.
Astrid cannot stop shaking. Like no matter what she does.
Okay.
I mean, there's not a scene to be had. It's just
Yeah,
like
I
the
know.
reality that Astrid is living
Yeah, I
in right
know.
now.
I know Vey's just like not like Vey has a like hand on her back or like is like holding her hand or something like at all times.
Mm-hmm.
You see, like he has a sense of like pride in his eye. Like I took down a demon, even though it's a lesser demon. It was a demon nonetheless.
Yeah.
Like you could feel it was very powerful. If you had not caught it completely by surprise, there may have been for a bad time.
I mean, also me giving you super great effect was helpful.
Just go into tiger mode, full tiger mode. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
the hunt.
Oh man, Udasha's awesome.
What is?
Oh, are you just looking it up in the?
Yeah,
the
I have my
special
special edition thing. I'm looking it up. It sounds amazing.
edition? It is really cool.
There's, like,
but you guys don't even leave the train station.
Dang it! You guys want to go hang out in Udasha for a little while?
No.
But it's so cool. There's giant torches.
I want to get back and get paid.
You're a giant
There's
torch.
also a spirit well.
There's a spirit well.
I think
There's all kinds of shit.
I want to get back to Brightharbor, so we can get paid. I can clear stress and do downtimes.
Okay, you guys get back to Brightharbor. Do you want to do a scene getting paid by Salia, or do you just want to pick
Oh,
it
yeah.
up from one of your dead drops?
Well, I was like when we got back, I was gonna say like, well, would you all like to come with me to collect the payment? Or
She can put it in the fucking dead drop like every fucking else.
I'll go with you, Mr. Push.
okay,
This was very
okay.
invigorating.
No, no.
He
We
has
do
a hit.
not compromise procedure for your fucking girlfriend. Have her put the money in the dead drop like everybody else.
That's not every single time we use the dead drops. It's we did it for Tano.
Wait a minute, didn't
We went
your
right and got
friend-
them.
Wait a minute, didn't your friend pay us in person?
Yes.
Mr. Douchebaggery.
Kano paid in dead drops.
I thought we
Like
went to the
everybody else.
But we went to talk to
You
him. after
you
the
went to
mission.
talk to him because you had to deliver goods,
We
I
don't
just-
have to deliver goods.
But
and
I
then
wanna,
he paid
We
you in the
need to-
dead drop.
But I want to talk to her.
We can.
I don't want us to talk to her.
We need to confirm completion of job.
Yeah. So we have
Send
to.
her a fucking letter.
You ready to go, Mr. Posh?
Yes.
Okay. You two have a good day, whatever y'all do.
I'm
All
just
right,
thinking,
who
like,
wants to roll entanglements?
I will.
I think Michael should. Yeah.
I mean, we'll deal with the actual amount of money because I honestly don't remember how much I quoted you that you were getting paid. I literally did not write it down. So
I seem to
during-
remember.
I'll send you an invoice.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Roll based on our tier. Or we
Yep,
roll 2
based
dice
on
and take
your
the better
tier.
of the 2, correct?
Yeah, you roll 2 times and take the better of the 2. Your tier is 1.
I
Yeah,
just
we're
love
tier
the
1.
fact that now.
Oh
I can
well. I guess first, how much heat did we get?
So
I would be willing to argue for 1 or 0.
because of how well you rolled to put this on the tango, the answer is 0, but that
Bam.
also means you get 0 reputation.
We also automatically get we got the 4 coin before we do anything else. Add 4 coin to the crew, and then an additional 2 because this was a theft job.
By the
Damn.
way, I thought this was a high-profile client, so you automatically do 1. Granted, we are pushing off of somebody else.
Right. I think that's kind of why is because we're like we specifically blame somebody else for it.
Normally you would be because it's a high profile target.
No, I totally get
Yeah.
it. I totally get it.
Mhm.
Which is cool as hell. I love that. It's like, and of course, on the way there, I'm like, Mr. Posh, I like your style. That was delicious.
It worked out quite well.
No, and I'm like, you had my respect, but you definitely have my, I'm not sure what's higher than respect.
Admiration.
There we go. That word.
There we go.
You two just fuck already.
You're not dead.
Right?
You're gone. Yeah.
You're not there.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So you
Yeah,
guys
she's-
you
I'm just
you
saying,
guys
that was a good idea. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
That was a
Uh,
great idea. As a player, that was the best idea we had. As a character, Astrid feels terrible.
So you guys rolled a 1 or a 4. Your choices are 1, which is gang trouble or the usual suspects, or 4, unquiet dead or rivals. Rivals, a neutral faction throws their weight around. They threaten you, a friend, or one of your vice purveyors, forfeit 1 rep or 1 coin per tier of the rival, or stand up to them and lose 1 status. So they'll go from neutral to -1.
Do we have any neutral people?
Oh, sure, plenty.
Honestly, I just say the usual suspects.
You're a suspect. We could always
Usual
just give out rap.
suspects. The blue coats grab someone from the periphery of your crew.
It's Jenna.
Jenna.
I got the information about this from her because she worked for him.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, her boss. Something happens to her boss like right after he leaves. Like that would make sense.
Perfect
Yeah.
sense. That makes perfect sense. Exactly. Yes, I love it. So
Okay.
Jenna gets picked up after word comes back that something happened to Lord Archibald, and she is brought in to the Blue Coats. You have a choice. Do you want to let her make a roll or pay off the Blue Coats with 1 coin?
We have a lot of coin, so
Yeah, we just
paying
made
her
a lot
off.
of money.
Yeah.
Give her, just pay it.
Yep.
Okay.
Pay the
Yeah,
people.
pay him off.
hmm
No problem. I mean, we've done plenty of you guys paying off Blue Coat scenes
Yep.
before. It's
Yeah.
standard operations right
I think
now.
the only difference in this one would be it's a lot. Posh is trying to be very kind because I'm sure Jenna doesn't go through this a lot.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like, I'm
yeah.
terribly sorry about this. It won't happen again. Like, it was just a lot of like trying to comfort her about it. Like,
Mhm.
You see me like hold her hand, like, don't worry, good looking. You'll be okay. Everything will be fine.
no, you're kind of making it worse.
I love the idea of like Posh is just like ugh to TomCat, just like pushing him away, like
No.
very-
How much? So how much? What was the total count on coin? Because we got 6 automatically.
Yep,
From
our
our
crew
rolls
coin
and
is
our-
full. Well, our crew coin is full -1 right now.
Mhm.
And so whatever we get from Salia is gonna go right to all's gonna go right to us. So yeah, so TomCat and I end up in Uptown.
Mhm.
We'd come up and knock on Salia's go to her house.
Salia lets you in. Big smile. And once she closes the door, she says, She will give Mr. Pasha a kiss on the cheek, blah, 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 and say, Rumik, so good to see you.
You as well.
And your interesting and curious friend.
You see, the cat has blood on his in his fur.
Still?
Like, it's like it
Yeah,
tastes so
like you
good.
can see her like checking that. Like you can feel her looking at you in the ghost veil. Like you know how you get that feeling sometimes that someone is looking at you and you can be like, oh, they're checking me out or whatever, but you can feel that, but you can tell that it's on the spiritual plane. That
You
this
see
is
me
happening.
yeah, it was delicious.
Our trip to Adasha went swimmingly.
You'll have to tell me more. I'm quite interested to hear. And like she's definitely looking at TomCat as she's saying.
Probably very curious, like, what the hell did you guys do?
Yeah, like you're thinking that, and that's what she's thinking. She's like,
yeah.
I'd be very interested to hear how it happened.
Oh yes, well, I heard that a noble, something happened to them on the train. They woke up, not able to remember who they are. Took to Adasha for treatment. Appears the tango did something terrible to them.
Oh my.
Yes, just awful, just awful.
She looks back at you with like an approving smile, like
Not
see-
bad.
like-
You see me giving I give like that kind of side glance to Mr. Posh, like like she knows. That's like important. That was all him. It was delicious.
Oh man.
So yeah, she nods appreciatively, and takes you guys to her parlor,
Mhm.
pours some drinks for you all, and sits down and says, "Now, TomCat, please tell me, what exactly did you do?"
I'm not 100% sure. It was more instincts than anything else.
Tell me more.
I just felt this urge to pounce and consume, to shred the insides. It took all my restraints not to give the final blow, because we need him to be aware, but just enough that he's not there, just to keep him busy.
Like you're saying these things, but she's like watching you in the in the ghost veil, and you can tell that she's getting more than what you're saying out loud.
Yeah,
Like,
and you see the
she's
cat,
like-
the cat looks a little bit more feral than normal.
And like she's nodding along, and like as you're describing this, she's reacting like you are recounting a delicious feast.
Yes, and I explained the hall and like the plane of existence, the labyrinths. How he tried to go through rooms that weren't complete, aka he's not a full demon yet.
Yeah, and she's you can tell that she's fascinated by this, and the idea that you ate his memories is exciting, like hearing about a brand new toy. Like,
I love that you guys are like high on all this. Astrid's like actively freaking out and having a crisis of morals.
Hey, for the record, Vay was just doing a job. She's not excited about it. She was just doing a job.
She's doing her job.
I know you weren't really part of this planning because you just, yeah. Like in canon, you were not a part of the planning for this job. You were just told what we needed you to do. I honestly feel like you maybe found out we were going to steal his memories afterwards. I think you thought we were just going to kill him.
You see me like I
Yeah.
think it was even better than sex. Just a rush.
Hmm.
And you kind of know like he smiles and
Fascinating.
like his canine teeth look a little bit longer.
Yeah, and she's definitely picking up what you're putting down.
Because this is like a whole new like level of like high
Yeah.
for him. Like drugs couldn't do it for him. Flirting is like, this is what he was.
Is your new vice consuming the memories of innocence?
Was he innocent?
I mean, that guy wasn't innocent. Not even a little bit.
Well,
I mean, there's an evil person sitting right in front of you, and his name is Posh.
Suppose I'm glad you enjoyed it.
But Mr. Posh, I work for him. There's a difference.
Yep.
And he's such a clever girl. Clever boy.
On that note, can we go to break?
We're gonna get paid.
That's the break.
That's perfect. And that also should go on the quote bot.
I work for him. He's a clever girl.
He's such a clever girl.
Such a clever girl.
How much do we actually
get paid?
Yeah. Money.
Hello. I just said that I wanted to check the VODs because I told you a number and I don't remember
did?
what that number is and I did not write it down.
Oh.
I don't know. We killed a demon, so I think
we did better than kill it. We left it alive. We just broke it.
We broke a demon.
Yep. Broke the demon.
We didn't destroy the demon. We broke the demon.
Yep,
That's
yep.
much more impressive.
Yep.
If you ask me.
Yep. So we're gonna go to break. We will figure out money and then downtime.
Yeah, I think I need some water.
Yeah.
Alrighty. See y'all in a bit.